Today we will be testing the Bull Mountain indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Bull Mountains indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being winners. We've also tested a total of 599 indicators, with 248 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test all these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the Bull Mountains indicator, and you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And so there are actually quite a few moving parts to this particular indicator. So first and foremost, we are only looking for long trade opportunities, and so no shorts on this one. The next most obvious part are going to be these green bumps or mountains, as the name implies, and they are giving us our first indication that there is a long signal taking place. Now the second part that we are looking for is for the this line right here. It's really hard to see, but right underneath these bull mountains there is a line that switches from green to blue to red and back and forth. And so that is the other piece of the puzzle that also needs to be in place. That also needs to be green. So we have the green mountain, and then we have the green oscillating line. I forget what that is off the top of my head. Nonetheless, and then to take it one step further, and in this particular case we're not actually going to use this part of it, but there are these two kind of graphs down here at the bottom. It looks like one, but it is actually two. It's kind of hard to see because they are pretty much identical right now. But what those do, those are higher time frames, and so these are taking a look at the higher time frame to see if those coincide with the bull mountains that we are picking up on the lower time frame. And so in theory, what we look for is the green bull mountain. We look for the green oscillating line to the oscillating line to also be green, and then we'd be looking for green down here on the two bars of the lower or the higher time frame. And then one last other piece of the puzzle is that we'd be looking for the oscillating line here to be pointing upwards, have a slope to the upside. But like I said, we're going to take two of the pieces out of this. So we're not going to worry about the slope of the oscillating line, and we're not going to worry about the two higher time frames because we are on the daily. If we were on like an hourly time frame or something like that, then we'd pay more closer attention to these higher time frame bars here at the bottom. But right now, all we're looking for is the green bull mountain to pop up above the black area, and we are looking for the oscillating line to also be in the green position, and then we will go long. So let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of this. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is this one right here, obviously a long signal. We get that bull mountain that breaks out to the upside right here. It does take a little while before that oscillating line catches up. It's initially blue, but then after a little while, it does jump to that green that we're looking for. You can actually see it here on these coordinates. Right there, it's blue, blue, and boom, green right there. We enter right here. You see that we get a really nice push to the upside, getting us to take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. Next signal that we get is right here. Again, obviously a long signal. We get this little bitty mountain that peaks up there. The mountain peak just barely kind of bumps up over that line there. And at the same time, the oscillating line is in the green position. Now we get a little bit of consolidation and then a decent little pullback candle right here that got pretty close to our stop, but not quite hitting it before we get that real nice push to the upside, getting us to our take profit once again. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we're at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 trades all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 winning trades. And so obviously that is going to meet the 60% criteria that we are looking for. Definitely a really decent win rate there, and an okay number of trades within 1 year's time. Not wonderful, but okay. I mean, it did manage to catch the majority of the decent trend moves, and so right here, for example, caught this, got a nice move right there. It caught this, a nice move right there. Caught this, nice move to the upside there. Didn't do anything on the short side, obviously. Caught a decent little pullback here, and then caught this really big move right there. And so it may not have a lot of trades within the 1 year's time, but the trades that it did signal, if you would have rode them out as kind of as far as you could have rode them out, then you would have caught the majority of these decent trend moves. Now, it is unfortunate that it is only catching these long opportunities. If it was able to catch the shorts as well, something like this one right here, this one right here, this one right here, this one right here, then we could have potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe doubled the trades within the 1 year's time, and caught basically the majority of all the really nice trend moves up and down. And so, but it's unfortunate that it just doesn't work that way. So, but for now, it is going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.